Do you want to make your hair game strong? Because whenever you stare at the mirror and notice your once thick, luscious hair now revealing more scalp than you'd like, but don't know why? Know that you're not alone. We've all been there. Whether it's strands getting tangled in your brush or the shower drain getting clogged with tresses, hair locks can be, well, a hairy situation. But don't worry, we've got the answers and simple tips to help you get your hair back on track. The science behind hair loss. While you might feel like pulling out what's left of your hair in frustration, let's understand this unruly guest called hair loss. Did you know your scalp boasts a staggering 100,000 hairs? Every strand of hair on our heads has a life cycle. This cycle consists of 3 phases: anagen, representing the growth phase, catagen, the transitional phase, and telogen, signifying the resting phase. The majority of our hair, about 85 to 90%, is in the anagen phase, actively growing. But here's the kicker. It's natural for us to lose up to 100 hairs a day during the telogen phase, where hair follicles take a well-deserved break. But when is it more than just normal shedding? It's time to investigate further. One of the most prevalent forms of hair loss is androgenetic alopecia, affecting approximately 30 million women and 50 million men in the United States alone. It's as complex as its name suggests, and the main culprit behind those growing bald patches. While men typically experience male pattern baldness, which often manifests as a receding hairline, women tend to face female pattern hair loss. FPHL leads to thinning hair on the top of the head, creating a wider middle part, but seldom results in baldness. This stubborn genetic disposition can start making its appearance in your 20s. Researchers are still unraveling the precise cause of FPHL and male pattern baldness, but genetics and hormonal fluctuations play pivotal roles. Androgens, or male sex hormones, influence hair growth in both genders. Elevated androgen levels can shorten the hair's growth phase, leading to shorter, thinner strands. Conditions like polycystic ovarian syndrome, commonly known as PCOS, which disrupts hormonal balance, can elevate the risk of FPHL. Given the complicated interplay of factors affecting hair loss, it's empowering to know there are steps we can take to address them. Hair revival strategies. While some factors contributing to hair loss, like genetics, are beyond our control, we can actively counter hair thinning through lifestyle choices. Some evidence-based changes you can make to stimulate hair regrowth include stress reduction. Do you know how your emotional and physical well-being can impact your hair health? Well, believe it or not, it's not just your mood that takes a hit, your hair does too. There's a kind of hair loss called telogen effluvium that can happen when we're super stressed, whether emotionally or physically. So looking after your well-being is essential, not just for your mind, but also for your hair. Find time to do what you love, eat right, catch those Z's, move around, and maybe give meditation or yoga a try. And remember, if something's stressing your body, like a new medication or even having a baby, it could affect your hair. But the good news? Once that physical stress eases up, your hair often bounces back. Dietary tweaks. Your diet plays a significant role in hair health. Iron deficiency anemia, a condition linked to hair loss, can be alleviated by ensuring an adequate intake of iron-rich foods. Incorporate items like fortified cereals, dried beans, lean red meat, and eggs into your meals. Pair iron-rich foods with vitamin C sources like citrus, potatoes, strawberries, and tomatoes to enhance iron absorption. Research also suggests that low protein intake can increase the risk of hair loss, so include protein-rich foods like beans, meat, fish, and tofu in your diet. Before we delve into the next set of solutions, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon to ensure you don't miss out on any essential tips and tricks for optimal hair health. Consider supplements. Natural supplements like biotin and folic acid have gained popularity as hair loss treatments. Multivitamins can also support hair growth. However, it's essential to consult a healthcare provider such as a registered nutritionist dietitian before introducing new supplements into your routine. Topical treatments. Minoxidil, often known by the brand name Rogaine, is an FDA-approved topical solution that can stimulate hair growth. It's available over the counter and has proven effective for many individuals. Rogaine helps extend the active growth stage of hair and enhances nutrient delivery to hair follicles. Be patient, as results may take several months to become noticeable. Also, it's worth mentioning that there are various other hair growth stimulation serums out there. Keep an eye out on our next videos, where we'll explore deeper into more of these serum superstars. Exploring essential oils. Essential oils like rosemary, pumpkin seed, or tea tree oil are gaining recognition as natural alternatives for hair growth. Massaging these oils into your scalp before bedtime may stimulate hair growth. While the evidence is promising, consult a healthcare provider before using essential oils directly on your scalp to ensure safety. Handle with care. Treat your hair gently, especially if it's thinning or fragile. Opt for a conditioner after shampooing to prevent breakage and split ends. Avoid tight hairstyles that pull on your hair, as they can lead to traction alopecia. Don't overbrush your hair, as excessive brushing can exacerbate hair loss. Look for gentle shampoos designed for hair loss. Coloring considerations. Excessive hair coloring or bleaching can damage your hair and worsen hair loss. Avoid frequent lightening of your hair, as bleaching often involves harsh chemicals that weaken the hair. Instead, opt for dyes close to your natural shade to minimize damage. Heat styling awareness. Heat styling tools can contribute to hair damage and exacerbate hair loss. Limit blow drying your hair and consider air drying or using a microfiber towel to reduce heat exposure. Reserve curling irons and straighteners for special occasions to minimize the risk of damage. Tackling dandruff. While dandruff doesn't directly cause hair loss, excessive itching from dandruff can worsen hair loss. Use shampoos designed to treat dandruff and avoid triggers like cold weather and stress, which can exacerbate itching. Try home remedies. Start by massaging with coconut or almond oil for circulation. Apply aloe vera gel to soothe the scalp and promote growth. Onion juice, rich in sulfur, can stimulate follicles when applied for 30 minutes. Egg masks mixed with olive oil and honey nourish with protein. Rinse occasionally with green tea and give coconut milk a go. It's good against hair loss. And remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg. We'll be delving further into these solutions in our future videos, providing detailed insights to support your hair growth journey. So stay tuned and evolve with us. While home remedies can offer immediate relief and rejuvenation, adopting long-term preventative measures ensures sustained hair health. Preventative measures. To keep your hair healthy and prevent thinning, a few proactive measures can go a long way. First and foremost, shield your hair from the sun. Prolonged UV exposure can be detrimental. A simple hat can be your best friend when outdoors. It's also wise to avoid treatments brimming with harsh chemicals or intense heat. Lastly, think about lifestyle choices. Excessive alcohol and smoking aren't friends to your follicles. Limiting or quitting these habits can significantly boost your hair's health. Hair loss is tough, but by understanding its causes and seeking the right remedies, there's hope for restoring your hair. Whether through medical or natural means, consistent efforts can lead to a fuller mane. So stay patient and remember, your hair's best days can still lie ahead. Before leaving, drop a comment on how this video made a difference for you. And if you've got a hair victory, share it and spread some sunshine to others.